and welcome to my channel. Let me show you how to make the best baked beans at the cookout, baby. All the aunties and uncles gonna be hating on you because your baked beans so good while you sitting on the corner with a smirk on your face, because you know nobody gonna be able to beat these baked beans. Let's get right into it. So here I have 1.5 pounds of ground beef. I put a skillet on the stove at high heat 7-8. Then I went ahead and I put my ground beef. Then I'm gonna go ahead and use my masher right here. If you like your friend, I got it from the dollar store for $1.25. You don't get no better than that. We're gonna go ahead, we're gonna use it so that we can mash the ground beef so that we won't have big lumps and clumps and bumps of ground beef, so that the meat can be distributed evenly and it could be cut up and chopped up. Okay, all right. Then we're going to go ahead, we're going to add some white distilled vinegar, and I added 1 tablespoon so I won't have that smell, like that raw outside smell. That's totally optional. If you do not want to add it, you don't have to, baby. That's your business, but I added to mine. Okay, now let's start seasoning our ground beef. We ain't adding no just salt and pepper like them people do. So I add 1 package of sazon seasoning. Then I'm gonna go ahead and I'm going to add 1 cube of chicken flavored bouillon, also known as Maggi. Then I'm gonna go ahead, I'm gonna add 1 tablespoon of garlic powder. I'm gonna add 1 tablespoon of onion powder, and then after that I'm gonna go ahead and I'm going to add 1 teaspoon of adobo seasoning. Here come Mr. and Mrs. Salt and Pepper. That's too much seasoning, and that's why you're not invited to the cookout, because your food be tasting the way you do, flavorless. Garlic powder and onion powder are non-salt based seasoning. Also later on you'll see me put some paprika and cayenne. Those are non-salt based seasoning. So what we're adding for salt is basically going to be the adobo, the Maggi, and later on I'm adding some Tony's Creole seasoning. That's the only thing. So here I added a 1/2 teaspoon of the paprika and the cayenne. Okay, and I'm gonna go ahead and I'm gonna mix everything together so that they could become one as a unit, baby, so that they could become married, and so that this food can be tasting real good, have you licking all your fingers. Then I'm gonna go ahead and I'm gonna add about 1 teaspoon of lemon juice. Again, this is just for the smell. This is totally optional. If you don't want to do it, baby, you ain't gotta do it. It's that simple. Because I hate when people be like, why you did it like this and not like that, baby? Because it's my food. That's why. You don't see me asking you why your man like hanging around his homeboys more than he like hanging around you. Because you know what, baby, that's not my business. Then I went ahead and I had a 1/2 teaspoon of the Tony's Creole seasoning that I had told y'all about. I'm going to go ahead. I'm going to mix everything together, you guys. Make sure everything is well distributed. Make sure all of the seasoning is in all of the ground beef. Make sure none of the ground beef is left behind. Okay, all right, that's done cooking. I went ahead and I turned off the stove. Now I'm gonna go ahead, I'm gonna chop up a 1/2 of a green bell pepper and a medium-sized onion, and we're gonna want to chop them up very small. We don't want no big pieces. You see how small it is when I chop it up, baby? That's how you want to do it. You want it to be kind of small, just like that. Okay, but you know what I'm gonna say, if you like them big clumps and lumps, then baby, you go ahead and you do yours like that. But traditionally, this is how you cut it. Okay, so now we're gonna go ahead, we're gonna cut up that onion, and then we're gonna go ahead, we're gonna set all that to the side. All right, then we're gonna go ahead, we're going to grab the cans of ground beef that we're going to be using. There we go, the bell peppers and onions. Boom, they're done. Then boom, this is the beans we're using. We're using the original baked beans. Okay, and I'm using 3 12-ounce cans. Okay, and I'm gonna go ahead and put all that in there. You see the bacon, it looks so good. Okay, then I did go ahead and each one of those containers, later on you'll see I put like 2 tablespoons of water, and I shook the water and put it in there, because you know black people, we be wanting all of that. We be wanting all that at the bottom, everything. But when I went ahead and I took the ground beef and I added, I did not need to drain my ground beef. Look at that, it was no excess nothing. Okay, then I went ahead, I put the bell peppers and the onions. Then I'm gonna go ahead and I'm gonna grab some yellow mustard. I put a tablespoon of that, and baby, I looked up and down, side to side, underneath and round. I could not find my ketchup. So guess what I did? I used the ketchup packages. Yeah, I sure did. Every black person got a drawer in their house that's full of condiments that they got from a takeout restaurant. I'm trying to tell you, if you ain't got it, baby, you ain't got your black card, because it's normal. That's what we do. So that's what I did. I went ahead and I used the packages. Judge your mammy, don't judge me, because you know what, it still worked, because ketchup is ketchup. Then I went ahead and I put 4 tablespoons of Sweet Baby Ray's honey barbecue sauce. Then I'm gonna go ahead and I'm gonna use 2 cups of brown sugar, and then we're gonna go ahead, we're gonna take take everything and we're going to mix it together until they become one as a unit, until the ground beef, the bell peppers, the onions, the mustard, ketchup, brown sugar, everything is well combined and they all become one as a unit, okay? All right, so that's what we're doing right now. Now, this is the part that I told you about. In each one of those cans I used 2 tablespoons of water and just shook it all in the can so I could get all that excess juice and all them excess beans that was left inside the can, okay? Okay, friend, I ain't even gonna lie to you. I had went ahead and I put it in the oven for about 10 minutes, and then I realized, oh, shoot, I forgot the most important ingredients, nutmeg and cinnamon, baby. Well, I'm gonna go ahead and put 1/4 teaspoon of nutmeg and 1 teaspoon of cinnamon. This is gonna take your baked beans to the next level. If your baked beans used to be at a 5, baby, they're gonna be at a 10. If your baked beans was at a 10, baby, they gonna be on 100. I'm trying to tell you, baby. So I went ahead and I just mixed it all in there and I put it in the oven for 1 hour at 350 degrees. And baby, there you have it. Look at those baked beans. Oh my goodness. Ooh, child, let's go ahead and give these beautiful baked beans a moment of silence for the beauty that they hold. Yes, baby. Yes. Who child? Look at those baked beans, baby. I'm telling you, everybody in the cookout gonna be hating on you. All the aunties, all the uncles, baby, even the grandmas. They gonna be hating on you because they know they could never beat your baked beans. I'm trying to tell you, baby, your duty for the rest of your life is gonna be to bring the baked beans to the cookout. I'm trying to tell you. I'm trying to tell you. Thank you guys for watching. Don't forget to like. Don't forget to comment. And go ahead and subscribe to my channel for more videos. Bye. Until next time.